In a world that feels like it's always changing, we just got hit with some pretty big news. Two major economies have decided to roll back trade tariffs, and this could totally shake up global commerce in a way we haven't seen in ages. It's like a big reset button for international trade, and honestly, it's got everyone talking. Chapter 1: A trade deal that changes everything. And yet, nothing at all. You've probably heard all the buzz about this new trade deal, right? It's got everyone talking, and I can totally see why. Tariffs are dropping, and suddenly the markets are all hyped up and optimistic. But let's pause for a second. Have you noticed any changes in your bills? I mean, are you seeing your expenses go down? I sure hope so. Is your business suddenly thriving like it's on steroids? And really, is anything actually cheaper these days? Let's be real here. This whole situation isn't just about the big corporations at the top. It's also about how you can navigate through this new landscape. So in this video, we're going to cut through all the noise and figure out who's actually winning, who's getting left behind, and what you can do right now to get ahead while everyone else is still waiting for things to change. Chapter 2: What really just happened. Alright, so two global giants just shook hands and agreed to lower tariffs on a bunch of goods. Sounds fantastic on paper, right? Cheaper imports, easier exports, and all that jazz leading to faster growth. It's like a dream come true for everyone, you know. But wait a minute, it's really all about control, isn't it? It's kind of wild when you think about it. Major corporations are shifting their supply chains, but guess what? It's not for your benefit. It's for theirs. Meanwhile, governments are celebrating like they just scored the winning goal in a championship game. But here's the kicker: you don't win unless you know exactly where to look, right? It's all about having that insider scoop. Let's really dig into what this all means and why it matters, okay? It's super important to understand. When tariffs drop, we often see a flood of cheaper stuff coming in from other countries. Think about it. If a company can import a product for less, they might pass those savings on to you, right? But that's not always the case. You know, it's wild to think that companies might just stash away those savings for themselves, right? Meanwhile, you're left scratching your head, wondering why your grocery bills still hit you like a punch in the gut. It just doesn't seem fair, does it? Chapter 3: Real winners, real losers. Alright, let's dive in and see who really takes the crown in this showdown. Imagine tech companies with global supply chains that can switch gears super fast, right? They're totally ready to jump on new chances, and they're not scared to switch things up. Big box retailers are totally in the game, making it work with those super tight margins. It's wild how they manage to thrive, right? And let us not forget about mid-sized logistics firms that can pivot with ease. They're the unsung heroes in this whole thing. Now, who are the losers? Well, those protected industries are now facing global competition, and workers in steel, aluminum, and auto parts. They're kind of in a tough spot right now with limited options for reskilling. Small businesses that rely on niche imports, they might be feeling the pinch too, and that's a real concern. People keep saying, great news, tariffs are down. But let's be real for a sec, what does that really mean for us, right? If you're not importing containers of shiny electronics or building cars in Kentucky, what's really changing for you? Grocery prices are still feeling like a bad joke. Gas prices are unpredictable, like that friend who always cancels last minute and credit. It's still tighter than a drum, you know. I just can't loosen up at all. It feels like I'm stuck in a tight space, and it's driving me a bit crazy. Here's the kicker: trade resets don't hit all at once, you know. They come in waves, like a rolling tide that keeps changing. It's pretty wild, right? You know that lag time? It's like a black hole where everyone just tunes out and loses interest. They hear the headlines and think everything's sunshine and rainbows, but the reality is a bit murkier. Now, let's talk about how you can use this moment to your advantage. This is the part that often gets overlooked. You can totally get ahead right now if you just know where to look. Trust me, it's all about finding the right spots. Check out industries that really rely on imports. It's super interesting. Think about companies that are ready to scale quickly with fewer barriers. Look into warehouse tech, US port infrastructure, and regional logistics. If you're an investor, keep your eyes peeled for those small to mid-cap supply chain players. They might just be those awesome hidden gems we've all been looking for. If you're a business owner, it's time to start renegotiating your pricing assumptions now. And for those just trying to stretch your paycheck, keep an eye on where prices shift in the next 3 months, especially in electronics, appliances, and materials. This is your chance to be proactive. Chapter 4, What's next? So, what's next for you? Stay informed and keep your ears to the ground. Pay attention to industry trends and don't be afraid to ask questions. The more you know, the better you can navigate this changing landscape. And remember, it's not just about the big picture, it's about how these changes impact your everyday life. Whether you're a consumer, a business owner, or an investor, understanding the nuances of these trade agreements can make a world of difference. Chapter 5, Final Takeaway. This isn't about being an economist or a financial guru, it's about being aware and making informed choices. So, what are you going to do with this information? How can you position yourself to take advantage of the shifts happening in the market? Stay curious, stay engaged, and don't just accept the headlines at face value. Dive deeper, explore your options, and make the changes that can benefit you. The world of trade is shifting, and with a little insight, you can ride the wave instead of getting swept away. Really appreciate you stopping by. It means a lot to have you here. Make sure to hit that subscribe button for more awesome money tips coming your way.